Welcome back to Gone Home. Let us venture further. Examine pamphlet. Forestry. Cool. Store. This seems like a pretty cool place. Open folder. Assignment. Samantha Greenbrier. Reproductive system worksheet. Below are 2 stories. The events are out of order. Get a sheet of lined paper and write reproductive system worksheet number 6 at the top, and then choose one of the 2 stories, A or B, and rewrite it. Begin with the title and your name. Find a topic sentence to begin your paragraph. Put the sentences in chronological order. I barely got through that. Make sure the last sentence is a good concluding statement. 1. Or A. Oh, so you have to choose A or B. The menstrual cycle, or I am produced in the testicles. Okay, she did the first one. Let's look at the second one then. Or I'll just read both. A. The menstrual cycle. It travels through the fallopian tube. The ovary releases the ovum about 2 weeks later. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for a pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. If the egg doesn't meet a sperm, it dissolves. While the ovum is developing, the lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. An ovum starts to develop. B. I am produced in the testicles. I go from the vas deferens to the urethra, the life of a sperm cell. I go through the cervix and the uterus and into the fallopian tubes in search of an egg cell. I develop for 2 or 3 months in the epidermis. When the penis becomes erect, I leave the epidermis and travel up into the body through the vas deferens. As I pass the prostate gland, the seminal vessels and the Cowper's glands fluids are added so that I can live longer and swim more easily. Without me, an egg cell couldn't begin the amazing process of reproduction. The urethra carries me, along with about 200 million other sperm, out of the penis in the process called ejaculation. If I can find the ovum before the other sperm do, I will be the winner, part of a fertilized egg. So I knew that, so I'm sure nobody watched this video. Well, I'm probably going to title it related to this, but I'm sure nobody's going to expect to learn sex ed through a video like this, or from me. But I hope everybody learned something, I guess. Or at least after we read her thing also. But I knew that there was a lot of sperm, obviously, but I didn't realize that it was over 200 million. That's crazy. What was it? What was the other thing? I was just going to say something else. Oh yeah, also, it is incredible to think that everybody on this earth at this moment was the strongest, the most determined of all of those 200 million to get to the egg, and everybody who's watching this video was a winner. So I say congratulations to everybody for getting the gift of life. Moving on. Samantha Greenbrier, Reproductive Worksheet 6, The Menstrual Cycle, a novella. The early morning of September 1st, 1939. Excuse me. Essa Glatz stares out the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Wielam in Poland. I apologize, I'm burping a lot. as the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside. She can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she is engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. Essa's train approaches its destination. Her heart races, and the lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. Then there, her dear Boris. Still in his baker's smock, he must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. Wait. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. I'm sorry. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station. A whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs, reaches out towards her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke envelops him almost instantly. Holy shit. Next. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and, for a time, Borislav, huddled in a half-destroyed church. He is blind. His legs are missing, bandaged with torn bed sheets. Essa's eggs will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. Okay. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for a pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Okay. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries as the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. And the teacher wrote on there, "See me." The more you know. Alright, that scared me. So she wrote like some weird war story. And I guess the teacher didn't like it. Dad's second book, The Accidental Pariah. A message from our future saved the president's life once, but within the next 24 hours there will be another attempt and the lines of communication are down. James Bond for today's audience. Okay, I guess this sequel is like the same thing. I'd like to inform you that unfortunately, despite the low sales, it's been a pleasure working as your publisher. So unfortunately, Dad's conspiracy book did not work out. Someone's been drinking. Me letter. Samantha, please give this to your mother. This must be from the dad. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home, or I guess not, the dad. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting game tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
So I guess she was just using him for the game. Mary. More coupons. Notes. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Sam. Read note. Hi Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive, it's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Write back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6th. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt, get ready.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Cool. So it seems like she's gained a friend. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Locked. Map. So we are to the basement. Okay, that'll be fun and horrifying. So we've searched all of this side of the house then. Oh, there's a way through Dad's office though. God, I don't like this. Okay, spooky library, cool. Magazine. The accidental, pariah, villain, ambassador, messiah, the occasional, sometime unreliable, savior, hero. A year on the mountain, come down from the mountain, the accidental prophet, the unreliable prophecy, the accidental prophet. Okay, Dad is using his study. Wait, is this his study? Oh, just library. Using this to write his books. Come up with ideas. Cool, more covers. This book didn't work out. Stranger under my roof? Something. It's about teens. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're, something. 0451. This seems to be the code to this. 0. Dear Mr. Mason, I'm sorry. Please find and enclose your original document and typed copy for your records. Attorney at law. Oh, it's a will. Will and testament. Unmarried and have no children. No outstanding debts. To my nephew. In the event he cannot. Goes to his children. Oh, so he wrote that and they typed it up. Okay. Cool. Let's hold off up there. Did we search? No, we did not. Dear Jan. I'm sorry that I can't read cursive. I'm illiterate. It's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year when we so Jan says to Mom, we were miserable, fantasizing about our dream homes. I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. I miss you. Rumi Carol. God, I struggled through that. Okay. This is locked. Upstairs it is. And I'm sure nobody knew, but I just took like a big cartoon gulp. Like, of, oh crap. Controlled burn. Wait, what? In addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation that can lead to wildlife fires. Senior conservationist. Janice Greenbrier. Personal calendar. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Cooking class. Take apron cooking class. Couples. What? Couple something? Couples bowling. Ballroom dancing. Cook the big meal for Carrie and Sam. Cool. Grab comb. Put back comb. Open drawer. Examine form. Personal transfer. I don't know why that's like in digital whatever. Cassette case for Sam. It's empty. Oh, whoa. Love Things, Stab, Cherry Bomb. I love that song. Throwaway, PRDCT. What does that say? Some Tomb Special, Some Special, Some Special. Fuck Your Fans. Polaroid Baby. Panic. Bitch Theme. Richard. Cool. Shmool. Just Wanna. Kiss and Ride. No You Don't. Queenie. You're Gonna. Batmobile. What did that say? For Sam. But it says something. You're gonna fuck. You're gonna like this one. Okay, cool. I'm glad I struggled with that.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
I'm back. Sorry. I was gonna try to light a candle, but it's not working. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say before. I think it was this video. When it was the last journal about Street Fighter. Yeah, I was gonna say Hadouken. Daniel called. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. Sam, stop leaving every damn light on in the house. You're as bad as your sister. Whoa. The heck, Mom? Sternly written letter. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and therefore an independent, fully functional human being. You could wait a year. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compared with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, that would mean she is 20 and almost 21, and is a legal adult by being older than 18. And yet you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own, which is fair enough. I can relate. Not relate, but I can understand where she's coming from. Because that is still a lot. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own like a human being. And since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. So it appears that she left on her own. Whose room is this? Fucking shitty TV on. Stop. Fuck this room. That there are like no lights. Fuck that lightning. Rebrochure. Sam, I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you. Mrs. Blah something, I don't know. Summer pre-college program, 1995. English creative writing. 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship. That's messed up. That is just like that. Emery board? I don't know what that is. Like, is that like a nail file thing? Another button. The Misfits. Color swatches. Drawer's gone. Pacific Institute of Art. Malaise. That's from Hamlet, right? Sonic Boom. 94. Ooh, poofin'. What did I say? Man, Sam has this in like 4th grade. Oh, it's a binder of a poofin'. A poofin' and a bone. Yeah, bunny rabbit. Just kidding. Hey. Grab book. Holy Bible. Collar. Mitten. 1888. Dry Creek. Grab plaque. Samantha. S is for special. A is for adorable. M is for merry. A, affectionate, nice, thoughtful, honest, admirable. Board game. Got your number. Are you going to the dance with anyone who's got a crush on you? Would you introduce me to your friend? Do you like sports? Are you busy Friday? Read chapter. The King's Labyrinth. I'm not going to read this whole thing. Wait. Captain Allegra. Oh, so they continue the story. Oh, if anybody wants to read this, pause it now. Page 2. Page 3. Well, I'll read the last part. For some dank passage, much too far away. She was already running toward the sound. She tossed it to the ground and ran. Poor Mitten. Anything in the jackets? Nope. Ring binder? Nope. Thing I'm not gonna play. There's a sticker on there. Cassette. Nope. Sounded like they were about to sing if I could turn back time. I don't care. I don't care if you do that. I wish I could fucking turn back time. So many regrets. Adventurous the Cat Returns. This is for 64. Read codes. Chun-Li moves. Fireball. Hold back and punch. Lightning kick. The helicopter kick. Air stomp. Those aren't necessarily codes. Oh, fuck. Scrutinize. Stare. Spitfire is like they don't even have the Street Fighter cartridge. Couple up note. Disciplinary referral. Factual description of incident. Mr. Benchley. Oh, that's probably who it was before, and from the brochure thing. Observed Miss DeSoto wearing a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front, a large beer can labeled Pabst Blue Ribbon. Miss DeSoto was sent to the guidance office. Miss DeSoto was given the option to turn her shirt inside out, change it to a shirt from her gym locker, or to be suspended for the rest of the day. Chose suspension. Her father was called, but there was no answer, no answering machine. Miss DeSoto must return this form tomorrow, signed by her father. So, Miss DeSoto is a bit of a rebel. No, it's the pirates. Okay. Groove. AIDS in Africa. Soul Asylum. Read slip. Samantha Greenbrier. Assignment. Metalworking engraving. C-. Not all challenging assignment. Metal plaque for family portrait. Reasonable subject but not complex. When I said that mom and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on edges. Show more pride in work. Okay, fuck you. That's referencing the thing from before. Downstairs, the portrait. I thought it was nice. Right. The brother. 150. Oh yeah, brother. This is the one me and my dad are building. Want to go for a ride when it is done. Exciting bike. Cool. Who wrote that is the question. Got a pillow. Put back. Got a magazine. Groove. Kurt Cobain. Grab Steggy? Stelly? Steggy, you will protect me from the scariness. Let us go, Steggy. Okay, I guess we'll complete this hallway first. Steggy. Read note. Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it. So either it's a good, or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us, question mark, tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably what time. Also, is in that movie supposed to be really violent, which it is. Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it is pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd went to see it again. 7:15. Okay, don't barf. Don't burf. Haha. Alright, see you then. Barf. Barfing hamburger. My bathroom. Let's go, buddy. You're my only friend. Oh no. We will find out what that is in the next video. See you then.